vibes. You talk about this being a global sport. How about the Filipino fans? For Alex, Ayala has become an absolute phenomenon on the courts. This is an early Verizon vantage point on TC Live. Everywhere she goes, she gets swarmed by her fans.
You mentioned that this is a worldwide sport. What about the fans from the Philippines? On the courts, Alexa has become an absolute phenomenon. This is an early view of TC Live from Verizon. The atmosphere at the BNP Paribas Open in the Indian Wells Tennis Garden has witnessed dramatic moments over the years with the world's top players competing under the desert sun, and she is overwhelmed by it. However, there was a recent event that radically changed things. The discussion surrounding the competition and abruptly put a young, up-and-coming talent at the forefront of tennis worldwide. And that star is Alexandra Ayala, whose viral moment during the tournament stunned spectators, pundits, and analysts alike. It quickly spread on social media and even caught the attention of the Tennis Channel, generating a buzz that many believe heralds the start of a new era in women's tennis. The video that went viral on the internet had more than just a standard rally or set of points, with a crowd response that felt exceptionally strong for a young woman making her name on the professional scene. It encapsulated the unadulterated excitement surrounding Ayala's presence in Indian Wells. Additionally, the crowd's response as she took the court generated an atmosphere more akin to a championship final than an early round performance. 1:171 minute. The stadium was filled with cheers. 1:191 minute, 19 seconds. Filipino flags were visible in the stands, and fans were raising their phones to capture what they seemed to know was a moment worth 1:271 minute, 27 seconds. Within minutes, the video started to circulate online as tennis enthusiasts from all over the world shared it on various platforms, complimenting not just the crowd's enthusiasm but also the composure and assurance shown under the limelight. 1:351 minute, 35 seconds. This moment, at 1:441 minute, 44 seconds, felt meaningful to veteran fans of the sport because Indian Wells has always been a location where rising stars start to garner international attention. Due to its renown, large audiences, and top-tier field of competitors, this event is frequently referred to as the sixth Grand 1:521 minute, 52 second slam. Additionally, a young athlete's 2:002 minute viral moment there frequently points to something bigger than a single match performance. It indicates an increasing prominence in the world of tennis. 2:082 minutes, 8 seconds. At 2:172 minutes, 17 seconds, commentators emphasized Ayala's impressive background, which includes a junior Grand Slam title and a reputation for playing fearless, aggressive tennis. In her case, the reaction was instantaneous, with analysts discussing her potential and fans revisiting her previous matches. 2:262 minutes and 26 seconds. The circumstances behind Ayala's ascent, which symbolizes a new generation of talent coming from nations, made the moment even more spectacular. 2:342 minutes, 34 seconds that have not dominated the professional tennis scene in the past. And the enthusiasm and pride of Filipino supporters. 2:412 minutes, 41 seconds has been a major factor in the momentum that has grown around her. Supporters have traveled to tournaments and filled online spaces with messages of 2:492 minutes, 49 seconds of celebration and encouragement, creating a community-driven hype that feels real rather than manufactured. And 2:562 minutes, 56 seconds that the viral video's authenticity, which demonstrated a sincere bond between the athlete and fans, is one of the reasons it struck a chord with viewers. 3:053 minutes, 5 seconds instead of a prearranged commercial. And as soon as the video surfaced on major tennis media platforms, the conversation quickly grew. 3:133 minutes, 13 seconds. Commentators on tennis channels started mentioning the event while examining the wider ramifications of Ayala's rising fame, pointing out that in 3:213 minutes, 21 seconds modern tennis, a star's rise is no longer solely determined by rankings or trophies, but also by the ability to capture the imagination of fans worldwide. 3:303 minutes, 30 seconds. Something that Ayala appears to be accomplishing organically as her bouts garner more notice and her highlights keep making the rounds on the internet. 3:383 minutes and 38 seconds. Yalla's playing style, which combines athleticism, tactical intelligence, and a daring left-handed approach that enables her to create sharp angles and disrupt opponents' rhythm, is another reason the viral moment struck such a chord. Her matches are entertaining to watch, even for neutral viewers who may not have previously followed her career. And when that approach is paired with evident 3:593 minutes, 59 seconds of resolve and poise on major stages, the outcome is a player who seems at ease handling the pressure of prestigious competitions. For 0:74 minutes and 7 seconds at 4:154 minutes, 15 seconds, she confidently entered the court despite the cameras and audience noise surrounding her, giving the sense of an athlete who recognizes the importance of the stage, but refuses to let it overwhelm her. This was obvious throughout the Indian Wells moment. For 2:14 minutes and 21 seconds, the Ella effect, a term used to characterize the surge of attention that appears to accompany her presence at major events, was rapidly coined by social media users to describe the phenomenon surrounding her. Even though these labels tend to fade quickly in the fast-paced world of online trends, the reaction to this specific moment at 4:374 minutes, 37 seconds suggests something more lasting because commentators, former players, and tennis analysts have echoed the significance of new personalities entering the spotlight in order to keep the sport evolving and attracting new audiences, especially younger fans who heavily engage with viral clips and highlight reels for 4:64 minutes, 46 seconds. In this regard, Yalla's viral video for 5:84 minutes, 58 seconds is more than a single piece of content. In the modern 5:075 minute, 7-second period, a single clip may introduce millions of viewers to a player they may not have seen before, symbolizing the changing dynamics of tennis storytelling. Beyond the thrill of the viral moment itself, the conversation it generated also centered on Ella's path to Indian Wells, which was characterized by years of commitment, training, and competition. 5:245 minutes, 24 seconds against progressively more formidable opponents as she transformed from a promising junior champion into a professional athlete looking to establish herself on the 5:335 minutes, 33-second tour. 5:425 minutes, 42 seconds. Improvements in physical strength, shot selection, and match strategy have gradually shaped her into a more complete player capable of challenging higher-ranked 5:505 minutes, 50 seconds competitors. Those who have closely followed her career have noticed that her development has been marked by steady progress rather than overnight success. Additionally, such slow increase gives the viral moment more depth by reminding followers that every unexpected spike in popularity is the result of a lengthy period of preparation and perseverance lasting 6:006 minutes. The Indian Wells crowd's overwhelming enthusiasm in spite of the tournament's 6:086 minutes and 8 seconds, which featured numerous well-known stars, is another intriguing aspect of the narrative. This highlights the distinct appeal that has grown among fans who like spotting up-and-coming talent before it reaches the very top of the rankings. 6:196 minutes and 19 seconds, and when they watched that process of discovery take place in real time in the stadium, viewers felt as though they were seeing the beginning of a significant tennis career. An emotion that was wonderfully captured in the viral video, since even a little film could convey the mood to online viewers. 6:386 minutes and 38 seconds as the young athlete got ready to compete on one of tennis' most famous courts, I could hear the applause and see the excitement in the crowd. Conversations concerning the future of the women's game, where a new generation of players is progressively changing the competitive scene with new styles and personalities, have also been spurred by the moment's effect. 6:466 minutes, 46 seconds. Moments like the one at Indian Wells frequently serve as turning points that boost confidence, draw media attention, and inspire young athletes watching from around the world who see someone from their region stepping onto a global stage and earning recognition through talent and 7:187 minutes, 18 seconds determination. Even though it is far too early to predict exactly how Yalla's 7:027 minutes, 2-second career will unfold, fans are watching the viral video again because of its symbolic meaning of 7:277 minutes, 27 seconds, as well as the crowd's delight. The notion that a young player may abruptly capture the attention of the whole tennis world by combining skill, charisma, and timing in 7:357 minutes and 35 seconds. And since it reminds viewers that greatness might appear in unexpected ways and that every tournament has the potential to produce the next big star, this unpredictability is part of what makes sports so intriguing. 7:537 minutes. 53 seconds. Ella's next challenge will be to use the momentum created by this viral moment to continue improving on the court. 7:597 minutes. 59 seconds, staying focused in the face of rising expectations while continuing to hone her skills against more difficult opponents. A balance that numerous up-and-coming athletes. 8:088 minutes and 8 seconds struggle to keep up with the increasing media attention. However, many who have seen her calmness thus far think she has the mindset needed to manage the pressure of 8:178 minutes, 17 seconds, and stay grounded as her popularity grows. The events at Indian Wells have already guaranteed an 8:258 minute, 25 second spot in the story of her trip, regardless of what occurs next in her career, because they mark the point at which a wider public started to pay attention. A young athlete entered one of tennis's biggest stages at 8:318 minutes, 31 seconds, sparking a reaction strong enough to travel across continents through screens and headlines at 8:408 minutes, 40 seconds. Commentators praised him, fans were excited, and analysts were curious to see if this surge of attention marks the start of something historic at 8:498 minutes and 49 seconds. While tennis history is replete with tales of prodigies who temporarily stole the show before disappearing 8:568 minutes, 56 seconds away, it is also replete with instances of champions whose first significant surge of fame started with a single, unforgettable moment. Indian Wells is a renowned tournament that frequently lasts 9:059 minutes and 5 seconds. The viral video has generated a lot of interest because it raises the possibility that in years to come, fans will remember 9:149 minutes, 14 seconds as the time when everyone realized Alexandra Yala was 9:219 minutes, 21 seconds, destined to become a significant figure in the sport. A player who can energize tournaments, inspire new audiences, and remind everyone why tennis still enthralls millions of people with its unique combination of skill, drama, and the ageless thrill of 9:369 minutes, 36 seconds of potential turning into greatness.